Hey there, I'd like to share with you how I won my first Street Fighter V tournament with Ed. I've always enjoyed fighting games, and for a long time I just played casually. However, one day in early 2019 I received an @everyone notification on Discord. It was about an offline fighting game tournament in Queensland, which is the part of Australia I live in. I had never been to an offline tournament and thought it might be fun, so I decided to enter my first fighting game tournament for Street Fighter V. I got Street Fighter V when Arcade Edition came out and decided to play Ed since he was the only character whose trials I could do. The tournament was in February of 2019. Quite obviously, I lost my first set, 0-2. And then in losers bracket, again, I lost 0-2. Going overall 0-2. I came back next month to compete again, as it was a new and fun experience for me. I lost my first set again, 0-2, and in losers bracket, losing again, 0-2. I wasn't discouraged though, as I was having a lot of fun playing offline and learning how to play properly. It was impressive how much better the players were than my online opponents. Before the May tournament, I practiced a fair amount. My first match was on the stream setup. I was quite nervous as I had never done anything like this before. It was up against Robisla playing Mikali.
Unless I have been sandbagged, this other gentleman here is an Ed player.
I think you're right.
Who does not slam out psycho uppers every 15 seconds.
The V-trigger's ready for Mikali though. Oh, so close! Has he got... Ah, he jabbed him! That's right, single hit though. We do get a setup. That's an overhead. It's good V-wrestle. Caught similar.
It was good blocking, but just couldn't cross. This is
sweating
so
it.
Close.
We're sweating it. I think should be it. That's an... Oh no, he doesn't do what he required. No! Oh god! Oh! No!
I was able to win 2-1. I was very happy winning my first offline match ever. After that set, I lost my next match, 0-2. But in losers bracket, I was able to get 2 more wins before being knocked out. My practice had paid off, and I was able to get my first wins at an offline tournament, and from my losers bracket run, I was able to come 5th. Around this time, I started going to the weekly casuals. This was a great way to socialize and learn more about the game and get better. In June, I beat my first opponent, and my second opponent was late, so was DQ'd, which pushed me much further in the bracket than I was expecting. This made my next match versus June Lee's Karen.
This is June, and we have Destiny. Destiny's been pretty consistent lately. He's been last few Rambats, he's been at the weeklies. Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Oh, that stand heavy punch is going to do it. Of course, Karen always gets the better of those situations where they're both using their max range buttons.
Okay, he's
there it is, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Nice,
that's it. Either flatlines or that's like big brain, galaxy brain.
Galaxy brain.
I was able to win 2-1 in the end, but it was a close set. This put me in winners finals. This was the first time I'd had to play a 1st-to-3 set. It was a short set though.
Now he's in chip range.
Oh, what a beautiful jump there.
No, but drops the combo. Drops no good anymore. And that's gonna be it.
That's it.
Attack by Dale.
He's got no overhead, so he can't do anything.
It's not over yet.
Do it.
I lost to Dale's Jury 0-3, and then in losers finals, I was up against Robisla's Alex.
They're typical, they're classic.
First,
not quite dead though.
Unfortunately, putting himself in the corner.
Ready for the overhead? It always comes.
Yup.
Sometimes it's better to take the pressure or the throw, and when that dive kick finally comes through, you know.
And Robbie will put him to the dark side. Lights will be out very soon.
This should be
into the super. Yes.
I also lost 0-3. Losing 6 straight games never feels good, and unfortunately, this wasn't the only time it would happen to me. I was quite unprepared for those matches, but this result let me place 3rd. Something that had helped me improve a lot was playing casual sets with all of my opponents after the tournament and seeking advice on how to play better. Take it from the person who beat you to tell you what you're doing wrong. I'll skip over the tournaments which didn't have any interesting highlights for me. Fast forward to September. I beat my first 2 opponents 2-0. But next was a very difficult set against Cool Cat's Urian.
Get it out. Cool Cat special. There it is. Oh, he jumps out. What a good option there.
Perfect spacing on the jump as well.
You can't let Urian get away with things. He's going to chip him out. Yep.
Oh.
Yes. He's dead.
That was beautiful. I loved it.
He can't. All saved, yes. Spend that V reversal. Cool Cats has got plenty of life to work with. Plenty of time too. This is bad. This is bad for Destiny.
Oh, that was a big mistake.
Oh.
Dude, we're running out of time here, man. This round's been going for quite a while. There's only 12 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, this.
Dude. And now he's going to make him hold it with the life lead. Oh. Okay, never mind. He's still got life lead. That's it. Yeah.
This was an insanely close match which came down to the last seconds, but I was able to come out on top 2-1. This placed me in winners finals against willing foes Armika. I didn't want to lose 6 straight games like the last time I was in winners finals, but I was very unfamiliar with the matchup.
She gets some good Oki off this, if I recall, as well.
Now what is the wall? The chop.
Another command throw.
Of course. Ooh, Nadeshko coming in hot.
Oh, jumps himself to the
Oh,
read that EXTP. You can sort of sense when he's going to do it as well.
Two, just get him in the vortex. No, going for the jump grab. Well, I guess he is jumping in bit.
He's got a lot of resources.
Right up there.
The raw bloody command grab.
All right, how's it?
Unfortunately, I lost quickly 0-3 and had to rematch Cool Cats and lose his final.
Oh,
seen
that's
this
the
before.
Rotec. That's the Rotec.
Oh, yep.
Oh! No, I feel like I've steered Destiny wrong. You know?
3 in a round. There's some sort of pattern here.
You gotta let him know.
I played poorly, losing 0-3, but I placed 3rd overall. Surely this would be the last time I lose 6 straight games from winners finals. I set myself a goal of not losing 0-3 in a first to 3. In January of 2020, we were now playing on Championship Edition and on a new balance patch. In particular, Ed received many quality of life buffs. My first match was against Robbie Slur, who was playing the newly added Gil.
Okay, V-trigger.
Oh, this is
no
the dash
dash
into a new character. Right there. Whoa, but wait, what's that?
He gets off the
Shorter charges from full screen. I'm like, wait a minute, can he do that?
In the arcade version, you can. In the story.
Wait, alright, one more mix up for Robbie and he'll get it.
Oh, okay. What is he gonna do here? Oki. You don't want to get tapped.
No, Robbie.
I won 2-0 and was up against Antares' Alex.
Yeah, I mean.
Unfortunate anti-air attempt by Antares using the wrong anti-air sadly.
Oh, he
Whoa, what a trade!
tried to armor through it, but still got stunned.
That is a very interesting trade.
Oh my god.
Alright, pressure.
Tap those 2 buttons.
That will be it. Antares still has a lot of time to work with though.
Yeah, but I think the thing is with Alex, you kind of do have to gamble to get in. And if he's wrong, he's dead. I don't think there's a really safe way to do it. Ooh,
I was able to win again, 2-0. These were both big personal victories for me. Up next was against willing foes Armika.
After this goes into winners finals.
Yeah.
The match, the chat just listened to us explain winners semis finals. Alright, let's get back to this match. So willing foe gets a nice lead.
Go.
Oh,
Dash up EXTP.
one last bit of pressure.
Dash up EXTP.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
He's gonna win without it, okay?
No, he's gonna do it.
If he does it, he's gonna lose. I bet you.
Oh, see if he didn't EXTP there.
See, he didn't need to.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, is this it?
Oh, no.
Next mix-up will do it. Destiny holding on for dear life, still got half the V-trigger left.
Okay, got the V-reversal.
V-reversal, I like the idea.
It was a very close set, going to the last round, but I lost 1-2. In losers bracket, I lost to Dale's Jury 0-2. While I wasn't placing very highly, I was beating people I had previously lost to and having closer sets even in the losses. I was slowly getting better. In March, I won my first 2 matches 2-0. This put me in winners finals against Panda. Not losing 6 straight games was something that was on my mind.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think he's gonna. Oh, again.
Machine guns in the background.
Yeah, that's it. It's going off. Go off stage. The best song. Oh, gets is it? Can he do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Watch. He got him. He got him. No. Oh, step back. But everyone's got V trigger.
No, he's got CA. He's gonna chip it out.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, I told you. Yep. Well done.
Oh, that's a nice headbutt.
That's a good dragon punch.
Wake up DP. Oh, he's got him
combo. I still use the old language, man. Combo, into the super.
I still lost 0-3.
That's it. Super.
In losers final, I was very nervous for my set versus Asedia's Alex.
He's gonna get sucked up in the face. He's gonna get sucked up in the face. Oh. No V bar to be able to V reversal out of it, so he's gonna play with this. This is pretty tight when like when an end player basically like distance. I mean, you can't really jump in or do much to it. See?
And it's like got
Here we go, and he's got that meter for super as well.
Kill him?
One and yep, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Good lad, just keeps going, man, for days and days.
And
good tech though, good tech, boys. Alright, it's not looking as strong for. Oh, that's right, that's unsafe. Oh, that's it,
that's
crikey. No.
Back
Oh
out.
no. Oh, it's getting down there. Come on, Julie. What do you got, buddy? What do you got, buddy?
But I was able to have a close set and win 3-1. This was my first time winning a first to 3, and now my first grand finals appearance, both big personal milestones.
Oh, we caught the backdash. Just no anti-airs from Destiny 2. Oh, no, that's not going to fly. You're dead.
Like certain characters, you can't do negative.
Oh, but you know what?
No, they can unfortunate. Oh, no.
That was good, though. That was good, man.
It was weird, but it was good. He's got a V trigger on deck for Kuma.
But he can't V reversal out now to get out of the corner either, because he's committed to the trigger.
Yeah. Well, and he's
it's looking.
Walks up, throws him.
Oh, the overhead.
He was standing. He's dead.
Do you know the thing though? You always.
Unfortunately, winning was still out of my reach, as I lost in the rematch against Panda 0-3. Ultimately, my losses were still 6 uncontested games. This was my highest placement yet, in 2nd place. I felt like I was getting better slowly and might be able to come back and try again. But there wouldn't be any more offline tournaments in Queensland for over a year due to the pandemic and restrictions on gatherings. For the next 2 months while we were unable to meet in person, online tournaments were run for Queensland fortnightly. These were my placements. 2nd place, losing to Panda in winners finals and grand finals, 0-6. 2nd place, losing to Panda in winners finals and grand finals again, but this time 1-6. 4th, losing to Cool Cats and Nth Polygon, both 1-2. And 2nd, beating Nth Polygon in winners finals, but losing to him in grand finals and the bracket reset. All the sets against Nth Polygon were close sets. Our game total was actually 7-7 over the 3 sets, but it was my first winners side grand final. While I had come close many times to winning, I had performed better each time. There wouldn't be any more Queensland only tournaments for a long time, as an Australian-wide online tournament was starting up. This weekly tournament was called Unga Down Under, and is an Australian online tournament that has had 3 seasons so far. I competed in the first and half of the 2nd season. This gave me a chance to play many strong players from all around the country in a competitive setting. I had some good placements and beat some strong opponents, even getting top 8 twice. This led up to the Oceania CPT online event in November. This is the biggest tournament I've entered, with 75 entrants. I'd prepared a fair bit and set a personal goal of getting top 16. I won my first match 2-0. My next match was against Zed's Nikali. I also won 2-0. This put me up against Rups's R Mika for top 16.
I'll play with you.
But I couldn't quite do it, losing 0-2. I was placed far along in the losers bracket and only needed to win once more to make top 16 in losers side. My next match was versus Goldie Next Door's Akuma, a fellow Queensland player which I had played in the Queensland online tournaments a few times earlier in the year. but he played better on the day and beat me 0-2. I fell just short of top 16, which sucked. Overall, I placed tied 17th out of 75, which is pretty high. But in March of 2021, it was announced that offline tournaments would be starting back up again. I was super pumped and ready to try again to win with all the practice I had been putting in. I was feeling good and prepared. The latest patch had given Ed even more buffs, which were nice. I won my first 2 matches 2-0, and my next match was up against Dale's Jury.
He could have gone, I'm pretty sure he could have gone for like a CA combo and won that. Really, that'd be a good way to stop Dale from getting the
Yeah. Ed did say suck up there.
And she did.
And for the first time, I was actually able to win a set against him, winning 2-0. I was very nervous coming into winners finals against Panda, who had placed 3rd in the Oceania CPT online event.
That was a punish too. That wasn't an actual punish.
Oh, gosh. To confirm. Here we go. Oh. Hurry up and fuck Akuma.
Big jump in. Max damage.
Oh, there you go. Challenging that.
I think he might have got something there.
Oh, you can't do that to the god again, so
Yeah,
you're...
reset.
Oh, just jumps out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to jump out of the corner. Don't mind. Oh, no.
Despite my practice, I didn't play that well and lost 0-3. In loser's bracket, I had to verse Godly Effect's Karen.
That is just, that's such a butterfly against Ed in this match.
So, we mentioned...
Counter hit confirmed. That is the round. Fantastic.
Alright. Lovely.
Great.
Good anti-air. There it is. Oh,
yeah. So
Destiny wasn't ready.
Ed does have a slightly slower sweep as well. Yeah, he's there. Godly is great. I think those combos are hard. That
one touch.
That's it. Man, Godly.
And I lost 0-3. Losing 6 straight games from winners finals felt really, really bad, since it was like I was making the same mistakes that I had made the first time I was in a winners finals nearly 2 years prior. But I placed 3rd overall. I took my L's and some serious time to analyze my replays and form a better strategy. I wasn't going to let this discourage me. Finally, April of 2021 came. In April 2021, I was ready. Practiced, had a good game plan, and was staying calm and focused. This was the hardest tournament mentally I had ever been in. I won my first match 2-0 and then had to play Oscar Brown's Armika. I lost the first game and had to calm myself mid-set, reassuring myself of my game plan, and I brought it back to win 2-1. My next match was against Dale's Jury, and again I lost the first game and had to calm myself and reassure myself about what I needed to do to win. It helped, and again in a close set I won 2-1. This placed me in winners finals against Godly Effect, someone who I had never beaten in a tournament setting. But I was feeling really ready and that I had learnt a lot from our set the previous month. I went up 2-0 in the first 3. The excitement and the thought of winning went to my head because I lost the next 2 matches, tying the set 2-2. Once again, I had to calm myself and reassure myself of my strategy and that I could win. I was able to win the set 3-2. Finally, beating Godly Effect and putting myself in grand finals on winner's side for the first time at an offline tournament. Godly Effect was able to win in losers finals to make it back for the rematch in grand finals. Having myself and Godly Effect in grand finals meant there would be a new winner for a Queensland offline tournament as neither of us had won before. This made me nervous since I really wanted to win and my opponent was coming off a win as well. But I stuck to my game plan and played it out. And I was finally able to do it, winning 3-0. After 26 months of competition, I had finally won a tournament. From going 0-2, winning my first set, playing a first to 3, attending a major, beating rivals, making grand finals, winning a winners final, making top 8 in an oceanic-wide tourney, playing in a CPT event, to finally winning, going 5-0. It was a major accomplishment for me, over 2 years in the making. I'd like to leave you with some advice that has helped me get better. Firstly, be willing to change what you're doing based on advice and looking back at your own gameplay and critiquing it. If you keep losing and don't change anything about what you are doing, how can you be expected to win? Every time I take a big loss, I watch back my loss and look for how I needed to change my playstyle in order to win. Secondly, getting better takes time. It won't happen overnight, but if you stick with it, you will improve. Set small goals so you can see your progress and stay motivated. If I had wanted to win from the very first tournament I went to, I most likely would have been discouraged since it was such an unreachable goal at the time. But I can look back at each milestone and see how I improved between them over time. Thirdly, you need to believe in yourself. Being confident about your own strategy and gameplay is important because you need to be thinking about how you're going to win and not how you're going to lose. You can't let the small things tilt you, because when you panic you fall back onto bad habits and make mistakes. Being able to say to myself, I can do this, and focusing on what I needed to do has been such a big help to me, since it helps me calm down and focus on the moment and about how I'm going to win. Lastly, while learning to hold your losses is important, it's also important to hold your wins. You can't change who you're going to verse or how well they will play. All that matters is who shows up on the day and how you play then and there. There are still players that I haven't beaten in a set or haven't played from other regions, but all I can control is my play at the tournaments that I do go to. I hope these tips were useful to you. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed.